Welcome back, boys and some girls. First tip I have for you is downtime. What I mean is there's gonna be a lot of time where you're not gonna be doing anything. You're just gonna be clicking, building one building, and waiting. And gonna let your kingdom do its thing. People are gonna buy, people are gonna sell, people are gonna produce, and people are gonna build, and people are gonna research. You just gotta wait. Press the thing and wait. So put something on the other screen. It's okay that it's taking so much time. Relax. It's a chill game. It's a very cozy game. Tip number 2 is about location. Location may be the most important aspect of the game because everything relies on the placement of things. For example, fishes. You can only place fishing buildings on top of fishing slots, fishing tiles like this. These are the only places you can fish fishing tiles, right? So for example, this town had fish here, here, and 3 right here. So I could have placed it right here, but then I would have to make a much longer city. And this would have inflicted some serious damages on my efficiency right here for the fishing. Because they all have to, let me actually place just something. Is this maxed? Yeah, I guess it's maxed. So I can show you on this city, let's show you on this one. You see this little arrow? The yellow arrow? If I place it down here, you can see it's red. This is the efficiency, and you can see that it relates to the thing in the middle, to the city center. Now, if you place a housing, it will also, let me see if there is a town right here. Yes, if you place a house, it will show you the line from the place that the citizens can work at, and from the city center, which is the more important thing. So thinking about where you place down a building is very important, but not only that, the cities themselves. As I said, fishing, or for example right here, we have, where is it? We have gold, we have iron, we have coal, and we have stone. So basically I have all the metal resources in a singular location. Now I didn't edit this map, this is how it came to be. But you gotta think about this when you start placing down the cities, otherwise you will have to destroy cities and remake and destroy and remake. So when I started, I saw there was one stone right here and there's a nice placement here to plant some potatoes. So I just made the town right here, and then I just added the quarry right here. And after I got this city done, I deleted this quarry because you don't need that anymore. So you gotta think about those type of things, and it really helps when you think about it, because things even like, where is it? This thing, the sawmill, if you place it near a lumberjack, there is an option right here to do plus 50% output for a neighboring production that needs wood, which is basically this. There's a couple more. I think the tool one is also one. Yes, the forge also needs one, so that's really cool. And this thing has an option to increase output for something that needs these tools. So there's a lot of things you can do to help your output without even needing to select different things, because let me actually show you. For example, in the fishes, if you put coal in this one, you can reduce the production time by 10 seconds. That's quite a bit. Now for all those 3 options, this is the best option. The steam engines is the best output option. You get the most per second by 0.06 fishes. I calculated it. So I might actually make a video of what option is the best for every building. That's not a ton of them. Anyway, that's why you gotta think so much about the placement. Tip number 3 is to have a giant base of resources before you start going up tiers. So for example, when you start off, you want to do this in sections. There is a reason why there are there's like squares here that you can just jump from one to the next to the next. You gotta finish researching. For example, the first one, my recommendation would be stone tools. Once you research stone tools, max everything out. Obviously, you need bricks to do the last upgrade for many of them, but for example, this doesn't need. You will be rewarded very handsomely by not having to worry about some of your food and some of your production lines if you make sure you have enough. What do I mean by enough? For example, I made a certain amount of wool because I knew how much I would need. So I made this town 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I have one. Yeah, right here, 4 farms of maxed out wool, which helps me produce shirts for the citizens and the workers, not citizens, I think they call aristocrats, right? No, citizens, yes. Citizens and workers. And peasants need the raw wool. Now, what do I mean by that? If you click on a building, you can see right here, they need wool. You can calculate this 2.4 per minute if you want to. You can calculate that. But in general, because this game is so... yeah, there's only one playable route. My suggestion would just be... what is this, all this noise? Oh, defeated knights. Yeah. They keep fighting the bandits. My suggestion would just be to have this layout, because there is no other playable route. If you obviously, for some reason, you want to place more aristocrats down, then you might need a few more, right? But in general, you don't really need to. They need shirts, the aristocrats, as the basic thing, so you would need wool for them. But again, it's not like a ton, it's like 1.2. And you can calculate this, blah, 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 blah. To finish the game and do everything in it, that's all you gotta do. 4 maxed out farms, that's enough. Okay, my fourth tip is don't be afraid to delete things. For example, this thing, I just made it so I can delete it. But you don't need things, you don't need to be afraid. This game doesn't punish you barely for anything that you have done. So you can delete things, you can delete entire cities. If I just press this, I can delete the road obviously, because the city is on the tile if there's a road at. But if you delete the city, I can, you see, it deletes everything inside the city if I click this. Obviously I would have to remake this and I don't want to, so I won't. Tip number 5 is to place your knights, these 1, 2, 3. These 3, place them in key locations. For my map, these are bridges, things that are the points closer to the camps. Now, the max you can have is 3. You can't have more than 3 bandits camp in your map. I can delete them instantly because my guys have a ton of attack, 39, but they're just gonna keep respawning and respawning, and they are going to come from different directions. So my recommendation is to not destroy the bandit camps, but actually just place the knights in locations that can block the attackers for coming. Like, the only reason I have him here is because the previous time I destroyed the camp, there was a camp down here and blah 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 blah. But placing these knights on this map like this will prevent the bandits from basically killing your people and stealing your trade. Tip number 6 is there is only one viable route to play this game. There is only one. You must have things for your people. You can't select things that you might want to do. It doesn't work like this. You must have potatoes. You must have wood. Sorry, opposite way. You must have wool and you must have fish. Obviously, these are luxury stuff. They just give you more money. You don't have to do them, but you don't have any other luxury items that you can give to those same citizens. So I keep saying citizens. I mean basically your people. And again, if you were to aristocrats, you need a whole bunch more things that you must give them, and then other things that you need to give them if you want more money from them. But they do pay you a decent amount of money. So why am I even saying this to you? It's because relax, calm down. There is no need to worry about what should I do, where should I go, what should I build, where should I build. It's a puzzle. There's only one playable way to play this game, and once you figure this one out, you're just done with the game. There's nothing more to do, so relax and just enjoy the time that you have with this game. It's pretty short, so try to have fun. That's gonna be it. There's not a lot of game, there's not a lot of tips. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, let me know why so I can improve it. Keep safe and see you on the next one. Bye bye.